We've lived in our house for about a year now. Even though we've been here about a year, there's not enough space. The closet design we changed a little bit when the house was built. The layout in the closet wasn't good for Carl and I in terms of storage. And so you live with something for about a year and say, okay, now this is our dream house. We're gonna do something different.
The Bonners actually met us at Homerama, which is a show that we do yearly, where we were able to display a lot of our items in a home.
JACINTA called us, scheduled an appointment. She came out. Not only did we show her our master bedroom closet and the little alcoves, we showed her a couple other places. So we have a plan in place.
So what's up here?
I'm just going to double check the measurements real quick. Show me the other ones. My name is Nick, and I've been installing with the Closet Factory for a little over a year. I like being able to go out and work by myself and just get it done and not have to, rely on other people once I'm out there. So we got the main closet and then these two smaller ones. Even though it's really small, the way our unit works, it'll really be able to maximize the storage space in here. Did you want to keep any of the wire shoving?
We're gonna just toss it. We're gonna toss it.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and get started tearing everything out then.
Okay, great. We came across Closet Factory when we were walking through Homerama, and we've got a few spaces that have an odd shape, and while we gave it our best try, it turned out that we really couldn't get the design we wanted, so it just seemed like a good opportunity to seek professional help.
So I just finished tearing out this one. I'm going to go tear out the wire shelving in the other closets, and then I'm going to do the baseboard. So when we're tearing off the baseboard, it's important to break the caulk away from the wall, because if not, when you go to peel it off, it'll just start peeling paint and drywall material up with it. So you gotta make sure you cut the baseboard loose first before you start to pry it off the wall. So I'm about to bring up the big pieces. The big pieces of backing, and then I'll be downstairs for like 30 minutes putting the pins in the panels. So it looks like we're missing a backing hole here. It just must not got bored in the shop, so I'm just going to take a panel that already has that hole and just drill straight through. That way it's in the exact spot that it needs to be.
My name's Janine Gregory, and I just moved into this home recently, and they're going to be looking at my laundry room. And TAMRA from the Closet Factory will be working and focusing on creating a design for my laundry room today. She's already worked on my master closet, and as you can tell, I just moved here, so I'm looking forward to some great organizational designs from her.
My name is TAMRA Lenz. I've been with Closet Factory for almost 11 years. I'm a senior design consultant, and I love what I do.
I've seen the space at a glance, haven't designed anything yet, so I think she's an expert with Closet Factory and knows all about what we do, so I think it'll be pretty smooth sailing. I see you've unpacked a lot.
Yes, a lot more to go, but I'm excited about the laundry room and what magic you can do for me.
Project
please.
number 3.
Yep, I miss my old laundry room, so can you kind of capture that again for me?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Have you looked at your appliances?
Yes, I've got the washer and dryer in there already.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Already
beans.
installed. That's probably the only thing I know what to use because it comes from my old house.
Okay.
Everything else, don't ask me about anything else.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking, but I want to hear what you're thinking because you're the expert. I'm thinking a folding board. I also want it to be organized where, you know, the products has a place, the supplies. And then if there's any way we can design, again, going back to my old house, that little flip ironing board. Not that I iron much, but I don't want, I'd like to contain everything here. Well, think.
Okay. The countertop you're thinking of, are you thinking about a permanently placed laminate countertop?
Yeah, that's what we did before. And what you did was you flushed it right here and designed. Now
It's just really a lot of fun doing what I do, and it's always a challenge, but in the end I'm so rewarded because my clients have a better quality of life because of the work I've done in their home.
So then tell me about the space, and I mean, you know all about Closet Factory. You're
Right.
a loyal client.
Okay.
So are you seeing cabinets? Are you seeing shelving? What are you seeing in here?
I'm kind of seeing both. So let me ask you, if this was your laundry room, what would you do?
If this were my space, if these doors are going to be closed all the time, I don't think I would put doors on the shelving behind closed doors.
Okay. Which I'm good with that.
Okay.
So then open shelving.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Let's just get it going.
Okay. Well, that went well. Janine is so great, and her laundry space is perfect. She's had it all cleaned out prior to my arrival. She has her new washer and dryer, and now it's just a matter of me installing what she has told me to design. So I think it'll be a great installation. She'll be happy again.
The backing is the first thing we bring in the house. We make sure it's the last thing in the van, just because it's easier that way to get this stuff against the wall. We don't have to dig it out of our van for, we don't have to move everything else out of the way. So we make sure that the first thing we need to bring in really is the last thing we put in the van. We're going to put a bridge backing behind this panel to kind of continue the finished look. Even though nothing's actually going to attach to this, it's just going to kind of make it look complete. And on my plans it calls for it to be 10 inches away, just to give space for any clothes that are going to be here to be able to come out, and you still be able to get them out without actually bumping into this side of the unit. So I'm about to measure the bridge section. They're cut to fit because the size is going to be kind of different depending on where the unit's sitting. So we got to cut those custom every time. So I'm about to take that measurement and then install them. These are the blocks that go under the bottom shelves to help give it some support, and they were made a little too long since we have backing. They have to be cut down like another inch. So now I have to go ahead and cut all these down. just gotta pry this out so it meets that bridge section. So I can get a good measurement here. This section is like a bridge section, so it's pretty much cut to fit to allow us to kind of move the unit a little bit if we need to. So I had to cut a custom size shelf for the bottom and the top, as well as a top for the top of this unit since we dropped it down because of the air vent. So I'm about to cut the top trim for this unit, and since these panels come together at sort of an angle, I'm going to go cut some test pieces first, just so I can get the perfect angle before I cut my whole pieces, just to make sure there's no gap or anything.
Oh, wow. That looks really nice. Wow. Yeah. I didn't think we could you know, with the plans and everything.
It's hard. The computer image only doesn't really do it justice.
No, it doesn't. We got space. Yes, space.
You first?
You're there. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Because you know, again, plans, it's like, can still stick stuff on the top. Yeah, I'm really happy. So I'm glad I did it.
So I'm finally here at Miss Gregory's house, 2 hours late. I had a top that got made backwards this morning. So we had to scramble, get new laminate, get the top, get the top fixed, remade so that we can come out here and install, because we're working on a laundry room today. The top has to go in before anything else. So it was either you do the top or you don't do the job. But we're finally here, get it knocked out, and get on with what should have been a short day.
There were always challenges. I figured if you didn't have challenges, work would be pretty boring. The great thing about working here is we have so many checks and balances. There are so many people involved in every project that even if we do have a hiccup on an installation, my guys are professionals. I never have to worry about it. They have got my back. They've got it covered. So in the end, our whole mission every day is to hit a home run with our clients so that they have nothing but great things to say about us. And I always say my installers make me look good.
All right, so what we have from Miss Gregory is cabinets above the washer and dryer, and then a top that she can use to fold or set her laundry out. The only issue we're gonna have today is typically when we're dealing with cabinets above, we like to hang those first so that they're out of the way so you're not working over top of them. But because of how tight this space is and because of the stairwell coming down, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to get the top in. So the top has to be built and go in first. Then we'll work over top of it and put the upper cabinets up. So I've measured for my cleats and I've measured for my leg. I'm gonna go outside, get them all cut, and then set the top. So this is our leg. This is gonna go between the washer and dryer. And what I'm gonna do is I've cut a cleat that's gonna attach right here so I can attach it to the wall, and then it'll support the center of the top so it doesn't bow in the middle. So there's our leg. It'll sit just like that between the washer and dryer, and this is where I'll attach it to the wall here. I left it a little bit short to accommodate her baseboard so I don't have to remove anything. We're gonna start in the middle of the back wall, find our center, set our center panel, and then level from the center panel to each side for our side cleats. And that'll carry the whole way to that top. So we're gonna butt right up against the edge of that water box. And that'll put our panel dead center. So now I get to move the washer and dryer. Perfect. Right on line with a stud. To get something really solid to hit. Whoops. Sometimes when you work over the washer and dryer, you may end up doing a load of laundry. Gotta keep a tidy workspace, especially when you're working in something this small. So as you can tell, these tops get pretty heavy. So knowing that, I've called for some help to make sure I can get this in the house without destroying the walls. So this is how they made the top initially. As you can see, here's my cutout for the water box. Now, if you remember from the other room, the water box isn't here on the wall, it's here on the wall. So my top was made upside down. Now, typically, we laminate the top of the unit, the top of the top, and the front edge and sides if it needs it, but we don't laminate the bottom because it's never seen. So what we were able to do is we were able to flip it over and laminate the bottom of it so that the bottom looks just like the top. So now I'm in the front of the unit and the water box cutout is on the correct side. So it was about the best fix in an issue like this that we usually have. 9 times out of 10, our laminate is special order. If they hadn't had it in stock, we would have had to have rescheduled the whole job. But luckily, it was in stock. When you put it in at an angle, it's longer from corner to corner than it is from flat to flat. So it's gonna want to scrape that wall as it lays down. So a trick I learned from Mike McCullum, one of our senior installers, is you tape a piece of laminate to the wall where the top is gonna come down, and it'll slide smoothly on laminate and won't scar up the wall. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, this is Ryan Batten. Works in the shop and is here to help me carry this heavy top into the house. All right, so we're going to have to, yeah, so you're gonna have to go up with it. Hold on, hand's stuck. Hold on, hold on. I'm not up yet, go up higher. Yeah, work like a champ. I'll see you tomorrow. Nope, that's it. Unless you want to go get me lunch. Miracle worker, right here. All right, now I can start building the upper cabinets. Mikey said something interesting the other day. Mike McCullum. He said, working at Closet Factory is like building a puzzle every day. And he's exactly right. That's all we do all day long is put together puzzles. All right, so I'm starting on the side where we have the stairwell coming down because I have to make sure that I clear the stairwell. And then once this is in, I have to have 34¼ inches of clearance on the left side for this unit to go in. So hopefully there's no problems. There are problems. Okay, so when I came out to do the remeasure to make sure that we had all the notches and everything right, I wrote a measurement down in the wrong spot. So what I in fact did was made this section too small and this section too big. I flip-flopped them. Now, my options are call the shop and have them remake the whole upper section, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 pieces that could be saved, or fix it in the field. When I came out to do the remeasurement, I flip-flopped the measurement, and when I went to install the upper section, they were wrong.
It took me a year before I let him come up here and look at it. I wouldn't let him come upstairs.
Can we have a peek in your closet here?
Okay,